television shows come and go, but rarely does a TV program reach the magnitude and cult status of the British secret agent series, The Avengers. Recently, the Mystery Channel had the opportunity to chat with Patrick Macnee, who portrayed the suave 60s secret agent John Steed.
I've just survived an electrifying experience, and I'll swap you all the details.
For a large brandy?
April 1960, Patrick Macnee returned home to the UK, where he took a job as a television producer. Shortly after his return, he ran into Doctor Who creator Sidney Newman, who offered Patrick an interesting role in a replacement television series.
This Canadian, Sidney Newman, I'd worked with in Toronto for years in the 50s, asked me if I wanted to be in this series called The Avengers, and I said, well, no, I didn't think so. I was a producer now, you know, and I'm producing a series about Sir Winston Churchill. He said, how much money are you getting? I said, well, I'm getting about £50 a week. Oh, you get 300 with me. I said, all right, I'll take it.
The Avengers was a mid-season replacement for the failing police surgeon drama starring British actor Ian Hendry.
I want two answers to two questions. Who hired you to fix to Willoughby and why?
Producers liked Hendry, but felt that police surgeon wasn't working. So they brought in Patrick Macnee, teamed him up with Ian Hendry, thus creating The Avengers.
I met this man called Ian Hendry, who's a fascinating man. Before each reading of the first 3 episodes, no good, he tore them up, left them on the floor. Said, right, writers, you start again. And out of this came a brilliant live television show starring this man, Henry, supported by myself. And we turned it gradually into this extraordinary television series.
Early 1962, Henry leaves the show after an unfortunate actors' strike.
I think we're right on the edge. Just one lead, and this should be it. Yeah. And we get to the most vicious operator of them all.
You got any idea who that is?
Yeah, I've got an idea.
Summer 1962. Enter Honor Blackman, who would revolutionize the role of women.
You thought I might do a little investigating.
That's right. What is that?
Early 1964, Blackman leaves the cast. Later that year, Royal Shakespeare Company actor Diana Rigg joins the Avengers.
I've only just arrived.
And Emma Peel is introduced to the world.
One more step and I shoot.
Rigg would stay until late 1967. Spring 1968, British beauty Linda Thorson becomes Macnee's final sidekick.
I told you, you're a secret agent. Your address is restricted information.
Well, couldn't you find out?
By this time, The Avengers was a hit in the U.S.
The Avengers was complete about-face type show. It made the trivial important, the important trivial. I didn't carry a gun. We tried to do things the opposite. We wanted to show people as they really were. We also wanted to show crazy people. In those days, you couldn't use the word crazy or insane. It had to be cut in the early days of television. But that's what we were showing, people outside the scope of normal, so-called, decent, euphemistically speaking, healthy people. They were unhealthy people.
You betrayed me, Emma.
You made a business of betrayal.
The great thing about The Avengers was that you could put anything into it, and particularly any actor into it, because they had fun doing it. I loved it for its perversity.
I give you the Queen of Sin, Mrs. Peel!
It was good then and it's good now.
Catch Patrick Macnee as Agent John Steed on The Avengers, weeknights on the Mystery Channel.